me. Here at Taking the Leap, we focus on personal development in its entireness when it comes to athletes specifically. But like always, everyone is welcomed. We do not discriminate. We just send out love, and we just want everyone to win. Today we're diving right into it. We're focusing on personal development. How are we gonna have a personal development channel and not focus on personal development? We gotta focus on personal development. So diving right into it, I'm going to be listing 5 steps to increase your personal development, increase your mindset when it comes to personal development, and increase how you see personal development in your life. Also, how to, of course, increase your personal development, if I didn't mention that already. Number 1, understand your past is gone and your present and your future is what matters. You cannot live in the past when it comes to being an athlete. You ever heard the saying, or I don't even know if this is a saying, but I just remember my coaches will always tell me like, TJ, next play. TJ, next play. You have to think about that, and you have to put that in your mindset and in your life and in your sport when it comes to your sport. Meaning whether your sport is life, whether your sport is basketball, or whether your sport is football. Next play. Focus on the next play. The past is already gone. If you sit there and dwell on the past play, all you are going to do is not only affect yourself, but also you're affecting the team. And that's something we'll get into, because you don't ever want to be a liability to your team. You always want to be an asset to your team. So you have to understand the past is the past. You have to move on. The present is right now, and the future is where you're aiming towards to go. So you cannot sit in the past. You have to recognize what you are, who you are, and right now in the present. Understand 3 steps to address this is understand that there are lessons to learn from your past, of course. Recognize who you are in the now. Recognize who you want to become or who you want to be for the future. By you doing this, by you understanding those 3 things, understanding your past, understanding the person you are in the now, and understanding the person that you want to become in the future, you are identifying a clear path and vision for yourself to move on to the next play. You cannot live in the past. If you live in the past, you are going to be harmful to yourself. You are going to be harmful to your team. You are going to be harmful to your success. And that's not what we want. We want to keep winning. Win, 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 win. Else, win, 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 win. You know, we got to keep on winning. That's what we're here for. We want to win. That's what we want to do on Taking the Leap. Win. That's what I'm here for. If you don't feel like you winning when you watch my videos, I'm doing something wrong, and I got to move on to the next play. So that's what we want. We want to always win. That's 1. Number 1, understand your past is the past. Understand your present and your future is what matters. Number 2, create new habits. You cannot think that you are going to be successful, that you are going to build in your personal development with them bad, negative, I don't want to curse, with them bad habits that you had in the past or in the now. You cannot. You have to create positive, winning habits. Whether those winning habits is I'm watching what I'm eating every day, or whether those winning habits is I'm paying attention and studying my playbook more, I'm listening to my coach more, I am practicing what my coach preach and what I preach in a sense of positivity, in a sense of growth, in the sense of building my teammates up, building myself up, carrying myself as an athlete. That's a different type of level. Posture up, eyes front, paying attention. While you on the baseline, you ain't talking it up with everybody else around you. You listening to what's being said so you can be that best player, not only for yourself, but also for your team. Create new habits. Have that mindset that you are going to create new habits that are winning habits, that are progressing habits, that are successful habits, that are habits that are not going to hold you back and hold nobody on your team back, because you are only as strong as the weakest link. Shorty, don't be that weak link. You know, like, do not be that weak link. Be that asset on your team. Do not be the liability on the team. Create new habits. Every year, every season, every day, every minute, every hour is an opportunity for you to create new habits, to be successful in those new habits. Practice them. I'm here. If you need someone to help you practice them, go on my website and hit me up. I'm here. We'll practice them together, but practice them. Number 3, never get comfortable. This was my challenge because I got comfortable a lot. I'm not gonna hold you. Don't get comfortable, because once you get comfortable, there's somebody else that's not comfortable that's coming for your spot. Don't get comfortable. Understand that when you get comfortable, you get complacent. And when you get complacent, you stunt your growth. And you do not want to stop your growth. You want to always evolve. You want to always grow. You want to always manifest and become something greater than you are today. Understand that being comfortable means that you're just going to be in that same place that you were last year. You're not going to evolve, and you're not going to get better, and you're not going to be the person that you want to become, whether it's in your personal, your professional, or whatever, your mental, whatever aspect of your life. You cannot get comfortable. Always strive to grow. Always strive to manifest. Always see that vision of who you can become in the most beautiful and positive and just extraordinary type of mindset. Understand that getting comfortable will hold you back. You will be held back by being comfortable. Yes, comfortability is a beautiful thing. Yes, it is. You can get a little bit comfortable. I'm not saying that. But you do not want to live in that comfortability where it stunts and it stops everything that you have going for yourself in the sense of growth and positivity. You do not. That's number 3. Never get comfortable. Number 4, and I think a lot of people kind of forget this one step when it comes to personal development. Have a positive attitude. No coach wants to coach a bad attitude player. None. Where they at? I'm gonna give you a minute. No coach wants to coach an athlete with a bad attitude. Let's say that one more time. No coach, no teammate, no GM, no recruiter, nobody wants to be around or coach an athlete with a bad attitude. Bad attitude can be a multitude of things. How you articulate yourself to your teammates, your coaches, the student academic people across the campus, or how you nonchalant and brush off things that are important to the success of your team, how you stand on the baseline, how you run the plays. If you're just going through the motion, are you intent? Boom, boom, I'm getting here. I gotta set the screen. Roll, I gotta roll. I gotta get to the basket. I gotta get down the court. How is your attitude? How is your attitude elevating your growth and elevating your personal development? These are things that are important. I want to be around that player that their attitude is so disgustingly positive that I'm like, dang, do you ever experience a bad day? Like, I want to be around that athlete, the athlete that I have to ask, where is your bad attitude? Or do you even have one? I want to be around that athlete, or I want to train, or I want to work with that athlete that their attitude is so positive that you can feel it in their energy. It's coming off their body. Their aroma, their deodorant just starts smelling like positivity. It's just like, dang, what's that perfume you got? positivity by blank, 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 that's the athlete I want to be around. That's the person that I want to be around. That's the type of coach, the GM, that a lot of these teams are looking for. Sometimes it's not your skill set in how you can score the basketball, or how you can rebound the basketball, or how you can throw that football, or how you can swim. Sometimes a coach will legit just recruit you, or someone will legit take interest in you simply off how positive your attitude is. Simply, I promise you. I've had teammates, for example, that have lost scholarships, that have lost jobs, that have been looked over because their attitude did not match the aesthetic of the team. Their attitude did not match how the team carried themselves. Attitudes are major. Live in that space of gratitude where everything is a blessing. And I promise you, that is the first step, how you can increase your attitude and how you can give a more positive attitude to the world. Gratitude. Live in that space of gratitude. Be that person that is grateful for everything around them, and I promise you, your attitude will shift every single day. Number 5, mental stability. It's more popular now. Mental health and mental awareness is extremely more popular now than I'm honestly gonna say it was in my day in college, which was not that far. It was probably like 2 weeks ago. I ain't gonna hold you. No, it is more popular now, and it's beautiful now in the way people are teaching the importance of having strong mental health and how to handle it, and how to handle difficult times and difficult mental times, and having strong mindsets on the court or off the court, or any, again, because at Taking the Leap we discuss every court, so any court that you are in your life, having that right type of mindset. This is a tough one because I have ADHD. I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was in college. And by the grace of my coach paying attention to my mindset and how I received information and how I delivered on the court by the information that was given to me, that's how I found out that I had ADHD, and that's how I was able to move in that light of understanding what was the right steps for me to take in order for me to be successful in my mindset. Mind is such an importance as an athlete. You have to practice strong mindset habits for you to be successful in your mind. Self-talk, a huge one. Make sure you are feeding into yourself positive words, positive affirmations, positive light, telling yourself how phenomenal you are. I get up in the morning, every time I get up in the morning, I'm not gonna hold you, I'm not gonna lie. I get up in the morning, the first thing I do before I look at my phone, I look in the mirror and I say, oh, go you, go you, go me, go me. I have a party with myself to celebrate me, because I am important. What I give out to the world is important, and I want to make sure every time I speak to you or I speak to anyone that's around me, they feel the energy of positivity. They feel the energy of just light, and just TJ is just a breath of cocoa, chocolate, fresh air. That's what I want. That's what I want you guys to feel every single time that we link up here, on TTL. That's what I want my TTL family to feel. I could speak to TJ about anything because she's always listening. Her mentality when she comes to me is here. It's positive. Feed yourself positive affirmations. Self-talk is important. Tell yourself how beautiful, how wonderful, how smart, how diligent, how hardworking, how effective, how encouraging, how powerful you are. Feed yourself positive self-talk. Another thing, relax your mind, let your conscience be free. Relax your mind. Give your mind some time to just breathe and be still with oneself. By you doing that, you're allowing new flow of thoughts to come in that will amplify the strength of your mind, the strength of your reception, the strength to information, to your coaches. You are giving your mind a break. Being an athlete is tough. Studying them plays every day and learning scout and coming back and having a set of screen for Tiffany, who don't want to go left after the coach just said go left off the screen. That's a lot to be thinking about. Don't stress yourself out. When it's time to breathe and take a breather, take that breather. If you have to go to the side of the court or the side of the field and just give yourself 2 minutes of deep breath and just say, and be still within self, do that for you. Because if you cannot do that for you, you will not be able to do what you need to do for your teammates and your coaches. Practice strong mindset. Self-talk, relaxation of the mind, and another one of my favorites is ask questions. Sometimes we overanalyze or we overthink situations, which stresses our mind out and put us in a space of self-doubt and space of self-hurt and questioning our well-being. And all, if we just would have asked the question, whether it's asking for help, guidance, whether it's asking for direction, ask questions, and if you do those things, I promise you, you will be okay. So when it comes to personal development, let's go over it again. Let's make sure we have an understanding of such. The first one is understand your past is your past and the importance is your present and your future. Step 2, create new habits. Step 3, never get comfortable. Step 4, have a positive attitude. Step 5, mental stability. These are 5 strong steps that you should incorporate in your everyday living when it comes to personal development. Now, like always, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, come be a part of the TTL family, be a part of positive energy, positive growth when it comes to being an athlete. And again, all information is given to everyone, but I just want to specify that I work with athletes. But again, all information is free to everyone. Welcome, come join this new family that we're building when it comes to growth, strategy, impact, amplifying our lives, getting what we want finally in our sport, what we deserve, understanding what will get us there. All these things we will be discussing here at TTL. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And also remember to hit the notification. Again, stay.